So first I want to wish everybody a happy 2011. I hope you had a fabulous time last night. And I want to share with you my December 2010 favorites. So the first thing that I want to share with you, I think might surprise a few of you, but I'm not using it for what I purchased it for, and that's why it's become one of my favorites. And it's my Eve Pearl concealer that I showed you that I got in my Eve Pearl haul. So I know that quite a few of you had said to me it was too bad that we couldn't exchange it because they were final sale. It definitely taught me a great lesson. I won't buy anything again that's a final sale, definitely not in makeup, because you really never know, especially when you're buying it online. So what I decided to do was to try it as an eye primer, and it has worked perfectly for me. I really, really like the consistency. It's a little bit thicker than my Eye Basics from La Mercier, but it really goes on really nicely. It's very creamy. It dries very nicely, so I don't find that my shadows slide off because of it, and the shadows really adhere to it really well. So that's what I've been using it for, and that's why it's being included in my December favorites, because it's been working out perfectly. Now I've been using the lighter color, and I probably will experiment with the darker color too, because I think especially under eye makeup it will be fine. I'm really glad that I found this use for it. My next two favorites are both eyeshadows. The first one is my Bobbi Brown, the Rockstar. Absolutely love it. I love her shadows. I've told you a million times before. The consistency of them, the color, the wearability, just everything about them, I love them. And I'm really happy that I tried something that has a little more glitter to it than I normally would, especially the way that it works down so nicely. So I've really, really enjoyed this shadow. The next thing that I've been loving for December is my e.l.f. Holiday Palette, the one that I actually gave in my giveaway. Go a little bit closer, you can see the colors. This is just a great palette. I just loved using all the colors, especially through the holidays. There were just so many different looks that I could do with it, and it's just a great shadow. It's a great price, and it's a great choice of colors too. The next thing that I've been loving is my Revlon Fantasy Lengths eyelashes, the false eyelashes, and they come with 8 pieces that you can put them all over your eye if you want, but I only use one piece and I put it right at the end of my lashes. I'm wearing them today. And then I have an eyelash curler that I'll have to show you, I don't have it in front of me, that's an individual curler. Instead of going for the whole length of your eyelashes, it just does the ends. So I put the eyelash on, I use the eye curler just to match my lashes into the false eyelashes, and I think it just gives a little bit of a lift at the end of my eye, and I'm really enjoying them. Super cheap. I got them in eBay ages and ages ago. I think I paid probably less than $2 a package. I bought about 10 packages or so, and they'll last me forever. And since I've been using those eyelashes, the mascara that I've been using that I'm loving this month is the Givenchy, the one that has that torture end to it, that torture ball that I call it. When you first see it, you think, oh my god, I could probably hurt somebody with that. But what's really nice about this mascara is because I'm putting the lashes on at the end, it gives me a lot of control, because I put it on actually using the wand in this direction, and I can go into my lash and go individually, not only pull my natural lash into the false lash, but then going and individually doing the rest of my lashes, and it gives me a lot of control, and I think it makes it look really natural, so I really love it. The next thing that I've been loving this month is my SS197 from Sigma, which is now I believe the F80, and I love this for applying my liquid foundation. What I do is I put the foundation on my face with my fingers. I take this and I really sort of stipple it in. I don't do that circular motion so that I'm not sort of extra exfoliating my skin, as Wayne Goss pointed out to all of us, which is a terrific tip. So I actually go in and sort of press it in, and then I go back again with my fingers. Now what I was really excited as I was watching Ray Morris, the one also that Wayne talks about, who's from a makeup artist from Australia. She did a foundation application where she used a brush, and then she spoke about going back in and using her fingers, which I've done for years. I was so excited to see her speak about that, because what I do then at the end, especially from the warmth of your fingers, is I go in and I then pat the foundation in so that I really set it into my skin. And what she mentioned was that then when you go and use your finishing powders, you won't get that cakiness that you can get if your foundation hasn't set well into your skin. And it works perfectly, and we always have these with us. The next thing that I've been loving is my Sephora glitter eyeliners. Absolutely love these to pieces. I'm sure you're tired of hearing me speak about them. This is the gold one. $12. They're so much fun. I use these so many different ways. I lined my eyes. I actually used them putting like a little bit of glitter like up through this area of my eye when I went out to a party. I used it on my eyelashes. They're just fabulous. Use them on their own. Or what I did one night too is I did black eyeliner and then I put this over it. And because it's not really a heavy line, it just gives a little bit of the glitter across, unless of course, you know, you put a second application on. It just is fabulous. I have it in the gold, I have it in the silver, and I definitely urge you to get this at Sephora. It's a great product. The next thing that I've been loving this month is, and I have to actually show it to you in a haul because I got several different colors, is the NYX Cream Shadows. And I picked this up on eBay. I found a seller that sold, I think 6 of them for a really good price. I think it worked out to about $3.40 a piece. This one is in the golden, and I've really been reaching for this a lot. This is a great color. This is a really nice neutral color that I think would really go well with a lot of skin tones, and I'm really enjoying it. Is it my all-time favorite cream blush ever? No, but for $3.41 and for the color varieties, I think they're awesome. The next thing that I've been loving for this month is my Eve Pearl lip liner in Cosmo. Just as I've said to you guys before, absolutely the most perfect nude pencil ever. Love the consistency of these. This is definitely my favorite product that I got from my Eve Pearl order. The next thing that I've loved this month, because of the holidays of course, is my Chanel lip gloss, the number 134. I've had this forever. It is just the prettiest sort of strawberry red color with these little tiny flicks of gold in it. I'm wearing it today. I sort of can't give it up. I know the holidays are over, but I'm sort of holding on to it. I really, really love it. Of course, it looks great against black, I think, but it's just one of my all-time favorite lip glosses. And my last favorite for December is my Clé de Peau concealer. I have it in the ivory. I really like this a lot. There is another concealer that I just purchased that I'm going to show you in a haul and speak about, but I really keep going back to this. I really, really love it. This is the color. This is the color of the ivory. And the thing that I've been doing, which is, maybe some of you do that already, so if you do and you know this, I apologize, but this is something that I've started to do in putting my concealer on, and it works really, really well. So for a long time, I really held off on using concealer under my eyes. I could never seem to find the right concealer that didn't make it look like I had lines under my eyes. And because I don't have a lot of darkness under my eyes, I just really tried to keep the area well hydrated. But I really wanted to go in and add more light into the inner corners, and of course the best way for me has been to use this concealer. So what I've started to do, which works perfectly for me, is I take a concealer brush, and this is a real cheapie from, I think, CVS. It's called Allison Raphael. I don't even remember where I bought it. And I go in and take my under eye cream and I dip it just very lightly in with this brush, and I go and I pat it right across under my eye. Then what I do is I go again with the brush and just touch very lightly into my under eye cream, and then I run the brush against the concealer. So it really sort of makes it creamier, or maybe more hydrated. And then I go in and I do my application like this under my eye, and I do a little bit at the outside of my eye and just work it in very lightly. And it has worked out perfectly for me. I don't get any creasing whatsoever under the eye. It makes the application great. And I think that perhaps it would work with any of your stick concealers that you have. If you do find that they get a little bit too drying for you under the eye, give this a try. It works perfectly. I've even, like during the day when I go and I look and I think, well, no, it still looks great, but I want a little bit more hydration. If I'm home, of course, I don't necessarily keep creams with me when I'm out and about, but if you do, and I go back and take a little bit more of the under eye cream and then pat it just over again without adding any more concealer, and it seems to just, you know, brighten it up again. So I definitely give that a try. I love this concealer. It is really expensive, but it's really a solidly packed product that I think will last you a really long time. You don't need a lot of it. I'm using it only under my eyes, so I think it will last, I don't know, just will last forever. Let me see if I can just show you the total. This is the total product all the way up, so I just can't imagine that not lasting me a really long time. So I've sort of justified the price that way by the amount of time that I hope to have it, and by the price that I think it becomes a little bit more reasonable. So that's it for my December 2010 favorites. I'm working on my 2010 all-time favorites. I was a little bit concerned if I would be able to really pick up things that I'm really gone to time and time again, because I've purchased so many things this year. But I have to say that as I started to put things together, I realized that there really are products that I reach for time and time again, so they definitely will be earning my 2010 favorite products. So I'll see you guys all soon. Hope you're having a great weekend. Take care.